Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Cunningham and I am the content intern here at Ormeau Baths. And today for my watercooler moment, I am going to talk about one of my favourite films, which is the movie Whiplash by Damien Chazelle. For those of you who haven't seen the film, the story basically follows a young man who is on the east coast of America and he's in a jazz conservatory and he wants to become one of the greatest jazz drummers ever. And I love this film for so many reasons. I love the editing, the acting, the score, the direction, it's amazing. And particularly the relationship between Andrew Neiman and his mentor Fletcher is the best part of this film. The relationship is like so far off the beaten track of what we would expect a teacher-student relationship to be, and it's crazy. And this is probably one of the first times that I realised that a thriller didn't have to be, like Hannibal Lecter or Stephen King or just something that really fitted into the horror genre. And I guess that's why this film took me by such a surprise. Like, the first time I watched this film, I remember just being so absorbed within it, and like the whole world seemed to fade away because I was just completely enthralled. And it was one of the sort of 3 moments in my life that I remember going and to a show and being completely taken off guard and being like, this is incredible. And that was, the first time was when I went to see Hosier. Didn't know the guy, he was unbelievable. It was like a religious experience. The same with a singer called Hamza, and then also this film. And I just remember those 3 times were some of the most absorbed in a show or a programme or a musical event that I had ever been. And the overarching theme of this movie is the journey to greatness and how often moving from the ordinary to the extraordinary is seen as this all-encompassing, destructive progression or journey. And I think this kind of resonates with everyone because we don't have to be elite performing artists or athletes to understand and feel that we need to do better, or that we need to be greater, or that once we move from A to B that we will be happy and that we will get all the glory and the gratification. Luckily, I was kind of young when I saw this film, and it sort of taught me to be a bit more mindful of how we go about achieving goals and about how we measure success and about how we internally judge ourselves, and that maybe being ruthless about goals and success is not the way, and that enjoying right now, not to be soppy, but enjoying right now and using all that in a positive way is actually a far more constructive way to achieve goals. But thanks for listening to my watercooler. Hope it wasn't too rambly, and look forward to hopefully meeting a few more of you into April and May.